Welcome to my weekly spiel. Welcome to my weekly spiel. Yada yada blah blah blah. Yada yada blah blah blah. It's time for Margaret's weekly spiel. Greetings and salutations. This is Margaret Franklin of Margaret Franklin Creations coming to you with today's weekly spiel. Well, it's probably been more than a week. I just haven't been that talkative lately. Where did this week go? Gordon Bennett. Huh? Seems like the last weekend wasn't that long ago, and it's Friday again already. I feel like I've accomplished sweet bugger all, but as you can see, I did finish most of my quilt, and I am almost finished the second row. And, where am I? Where am I going with this? Well, what did I do on Monday? I forget. Tuesday was the day that Jeanette and I went out for brunch. And I went to Fabricland to get some fabric, of course, and a selection of metallic thread. Most of it's still in the bag, but I got this gorgeous purple. Speaking of metallic purple, when we met at the bargain store before brunch, I bought this beautiful nail polish, because these little piggies were screaming for a pedicure. Go figure. Isn't that a gorgeous color? I was just getting sick of looking at these bronchial toes sticking out of my purple fuzzy slippers. I had a wee bit of turquoise left on them from back in the fall. It's not sandal season yet, but at least now my feet are happy. Anyway, I'm showing you my latest quilt that I've been working on. I think somebody is going to buy it as soon as it is done. And I've been told I should make smaller quilts, like with individual pictures. I think I'll charge about $60 for those. I'm thinking if people would be interested in buying smaller versions of some of the larger quilts I've already made, I will charge, $200 for a 4-square quilt, $250 for 6 squares, and $300 for 9, and $500 for a 25-square quilt. We'll figure it out. I know that my 25-square quilts were originally $1,000, but I'm coming down in price so more people can afford them to make a wonderful statement in their home or office. And so I can pay the rent. As long as I can keep putting aside increments of $700, I live here for another month. So I know I have money for March's rent, but I still don't have another job, and I'm really getting frustrated about that. I phoned Talent World this morning, and they just haven't had anything for me. I seem to want the impossible. Is there any such thing as a part-time job that's local? Just something simple I can do a couple hours a day or a couple days a week, just so I have enough money to pay the rent, and not just have my money earmarked for that, but I'm trying to save for the carousel convention. I really want to go this year. I hope that pandemic restrictions have been lifted by September, because I want to go to San Francisco. There are 6 beautiful carousels there. Jeanette wants to go with me, and it feels like a long time since we've been anywhere fun together. We went to Wonderland in October for the day, and that's the last time I remember anything like that. Well, we saw the Christmas lights just before Christmas. When was our last really big adventure? I think before the pandemic, we had our trip to Las Vegas, and that kind of feels like our last hurrah. Somebody was saying when I was, like, it was February of 2019, about a month after my Las Vegas trip, I felt like I was bored because I needed a change of scenery, and someone said, "You've already had 3 trips within the last year." Yeah, that's true. I had Las Vegas and the Carousel Convention, and I think I had a Niagara trip before then, all before the pandemic. But this time of year, it feels like any big adventure was another lifetime ago. February really kind of sucks, to be honest. So I don't know when our next adventure will be. I am hoping that we make it to San Francisco in September, even if it is our only trip and we don't go anywhere else in the meantime. make our own fun around here, have our little parties, do our crafts, yada yada yada. Anyway, I guess that's all I have to say for now. Bye-bye, be back soon. Thanks for watching Weekly Spiel.